perceive the philosophies of an RL agent changing or reflecting, or how do you think it would compare to that of a human's philosophy of, for example, how the world was created, or yeah, if there would be a difference? Would they be more reductionist? Would they be more spiritual in some way, or
What's the one that wants a lot of pleasure? Epicurean? Hedonistic. I think they'd all be hedonistic, but
They'll only care about reward.
exactly, maximize reward.
that's pretty fair, but I mean,
Yeah, well, having worked on reinforcement learning so long, my sort of views, philosophical views change. I tend to think that, our motivations are all ultimately reward, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like notions of selfishness, you only want what you want. Well, what else would you want?
right.
If you say, oh, I want to help others, well, then you're being selfish in helping others, because that's what you want.
Yeah. There's no such thing as pure altruism.
Or any
I
kind
guess
of
there's a
altruism.
difference between pleasure and reward as well.
Is there?
I don't think there is.
Pleasure is a type of reward. Like, I don't get like, I don't know.
I used to say
Do I get pleasure from giving out soup to the homeless? Maybe.
So there's
I guess physical pleasure, that's the difference.
there's reward and there's TD-Air. You guys know about TD-Air?
Temporal difference.
Yeah.
I know, but he doesn't,
I know.
so.
Yeah.
It's basically if you have, you look at the changes in your predictions, and this adds to the reward. And the combination of, is my prediction of reward going up or down? That is what, that is, see, our words are not adequate to cover everything, I don't think. So we might say, it gives me pleasure because things are going well, but it's not the same as reward. But reward adds to the change in your evaluation, the change in estimated value, to be the TD-Air. And so the theory in the brain is that the dopamine signal coming from the striatal neurons is the sum of this reward and the change in the value, and thus the TD-Air, and that it's distributed throughout the brain and is really what causes us to learn. And so that's what feels good. You can feel good because you get reward, you can feel good because you think you're getting to a better state. So I often say there's three signals. There's reward and there's value. Value is how good the state is, okay? And the third one is TD-Air, which is the sum of reward and the change in the value, okay? And so which do you think the brain uses and sends throughout its whole cortex to signal that something good has happened and should be reinforced? It's the TD-Air, yeah.
Because they're reflecting how good your ratio of reward and your...
Because just because you're getting lots of reward, if your value is falling, that's not good. Or if you have a high value, you could have a high value, but if it's falling, it's actually a bad situation. You're making the wrong actions if things are falling in value.
There's almost an analogy here to Freud's id, the superego, and the ego, like how the ego balances the two all the time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's like, what's it, the id is
your internal intrinsic desires, I like food, pleasure.
Yeah.
Your superego, I believe, is what wants to be good in society, want to do the good things. Your ego tries to mediate the two.
Okay.
And
so like the ego is the TD-Air.
Exactly, yes.
The sum of the id and the reasoning part. Yeah.